This is Django 1911. Hello and welcome to my channel. We're going to be taking a look at this knife. This is a copy of the Spyderco Manix. Having not owned an authentic Spyderco Manix, I would just assume that there's going to be a lot of difference from the authentic. However, this is what a Chinese copy of the overall outline of the Manix design. And besides that, of all the copies of Chinese Spyderco designs, paramilitary to military, civilian, etc., the best built of them all would be this knife. For some reason, the maker of this knife just did it correctly. Although it's a copy, it would stand, it would stand on its own. What I mean is, the authentic does not probably reach this big. There's a Manix XL, and I think this would be bigger, judging on just by looking at reviews of the Manix and the authentic Manix, I mean. This Spyderco Chinese Manix copy is the best copy of any Spyderco design that I have. Smooth, axis lock a la Benchmade. It's not ball, so this one's called an axis lock. Thumb opening, return. The size of the knife is not small, sorry. And like I said, the build quality for a Chinese copy is top notch. It's almost as if it's licensed under Spyderco, because it's the quality control is there. Check the grind. This is a hollow grind starting from the midline. Check that grind line. That is a very definite grind, and there's no wave on the grind. The finish on the blade, which would probably be a 9CR 18 MOV steel, Chinese homegrown steel, the best of the stainless steel for knives that they have. That's a benchmark comparable to a 440C. And the grind on this side is just perfect, see? It's a straight grind. That's the first thing you would need to notice on a blade that is just supposed to be a copy. This one is done right. Even the circle hole, see, it's polished on the inside somehow. Big but very handy, no hot spots here. No, nothing here. Feels comfy still. Still feels good. Still feels good. Feels good. Feels good. Feels good. Feels good. For a big knife, it doesn't feel so big once your hands are in its proper place. It actually supports the hand, the fist, makes it more solid. I don't know how this would fare on a combat situation. This against other steel, or maybe just parrying something from that position, just. But depending on how it will continue to function as a lock when you're exerting force from this end, I don't know. But for closing and opening and closing and opening and closing and opening, last part I got it on the gloves. It works. It works perfectly. It's a big knife, biggish for a folding blade knife, but once deployed and once in your hand, it feels okay. You know, it's not so big, it's just there. It's optimized for the bag carry row, or if you want to carry this, no, there's no problem. My table is getting nicked from the blades, but no matter. Battle scars. See, addictive. Just flipping it open and closing it unknowingly. So, how heavy is this? For the outline is of a bigger knife, and how heavy is this for regular carry? 7.4 ounces, 0.46 pounds, 212 grams, 0.212 kilograms, 7.4 ounces. See, so it's not light. Being me giving the opinion that this would be the best of the copies that went through my hands, I mean in possession, that I owned, and I can first hand give account. Let's see how sharp this guy is. Spyderco Manix XL copy. How sharp are you? That was my fault. Automatically you'd notice in a knife on how it cuts, it's just by the sound, and from the entry point where when you first strike paper, it usually would snag if it doesn't done right on the edge. This one is just done right. See, that was just the tiniest. I can slice very thin slices. See on this grain? See, now work that way because the grain of the papers. Let's try this one. That's vertical. Yeah, I'm just going. That was on an angle. That just supports it. The best knife among the copies. None other than the Spyderco Manix. I'd say it's a Super XL or 2XL. It's just the bigger of the Manixes, or it's just how it is now. It is just its own, borrowing from the design of the Manix, of course, the outline and everything. So there you have it, folks. This is the best among the copies that has graced my possession. Unbelievable knife. And there you go. I hope you liked the video, and as always, I would be seeing you guys the next time.